This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
All right, we're back. We're back. We're back in here. We're back in here. Oh, man. All right, so I hope everybody's doing okay. Stream is starting to come up. I thought he was joking. What, about like me ending the stream and starting a new one? No. I want to be able to react in real time, and I wasn't going to be able to do that, unfortunately, with how I had that set up. It was normal latency, and normal latency is not normal. It seems like it takes forever. If I ask a question, it's like it takes forever to hear something back. Like what? Like, for instance, everybody get ready, okay? I'm going to ask you a question. Are you having a good day? Go ahead. Answer. See? There you go. Yes. Yeah. No. See? Yes. See? It's way quicker. It's way quicker. Way more efficient. But now I don't see you on my screen. Hold on. Okay, now the chat is gone. Oh, there we go. All right. There we go. You using Streamlabs? Yeah. Unfortunately, they don't let you change the chat latency midstream. You have to do it before you start stream. San Japan is this weekend, so I'm hyped. What is that? Oh wait, it'll be San Japan. San Japan. What is that? Bone Thugs? What? Anime Con in San Antonio? Ah! Oh, it would be San Japan then. Con in San Antonio? Well, that's cool. I went to Galaxy Con. That was fun. That was in North Carolina. I traveled to North Carolina for that one. It's 2024. It's 2024. I still can edit the chat. What? Hey, thanks for subscribing. I think that's what that means. Did you see CP3, Harrison Barnes, and Russ all working out together? No. Where can I find that? The WNBA. That sounds like that's a segment. That sounds like that needs to be added to the segment. Where the heck can I find that? I know we went over Chris Paul working out, and it was some other NBA players there, like DeAndre Jordan and stuff. I didn't see Harrison Barnes on Harrison Barnes IG. Okay. Oh God. Just realized that it signed me out of everything, so I'm gonna be signed out of Instagram too. Oh God. I don't remember my stuff. Let's close this. Give me a second. I think I'm Spurs Clan on there. Why is it? Okay. Spurs Clan. And then I think it's. Let's see. Anybody been playing Wukong? I played it once, and I want to get back to it. I just haven't had time. I think I'm going to get back to it on Saturday. Oh, apparently I did know my login info. Okay. Save it? Yes. Everything's so bright. Hold on, let me see if I can change it. Switch appearance. Dark mode. There we go. All right. And let's find Harrison Barnes. All right, it's on his IG. Oh, okay. I see. There's a video. Wait. Where is it? Is that? Okay, that's Chris Paul. Okay, so he's really putting in that work. Hold on. That is not what I was. All right, so hold on, pause this. Okay, this is Be like Mike. Okay, I think I see what's going on. Okay, I see what's going on. This is an original post, so we'll have to find the post. But this is Chris Paul put it on his story in which he tagged Harrison Barnes, and then Harrison Barnes put it on his story. So we got to find Bell Ike Mike, because that does not be like Mike. Bell like Mike. B-E-L like Mike. All right. All right, so this is Russ. And hold on. That's Chris Paul. All right. Okay, there's quite a few photos here. All right, so we'll do this one. We'll get to this in a minute. Let me duplicate it, and then I'm going to go over to Chris Paul's stuff. Chris Paul. Nick Young is trash. I'm not the biggest Nick Young fan myself. Oh, is that Chris Paul's son? Does Chris Paul have a son? That is Chris Paul's son. Okay. All right. Okay. What's your Spurs starting lineup this new season? What do you guys think? Okay, so I genuinely want to know what people think of this. So Marvel's Juggernaut says, what's your Spurs starting lineup this new... Wait, hold on. There's a few more. All right, chat. You heard him. He said, what is your starting lineup this season? I think that the San Antonio Spurs are going to go with Chris Paul at the point guard. I think that's inevitable, right? Devin Vassell is going to be a shooting guard. Harrison Barnes, he has to start. There's no way that you don't start Harrison Barnes. Jeremy Sohan and Wemby. I think that gives you a nice balance. That gives you a good defensive balance. I think that's a perfect squad. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. A lot of the games that the Spurs lost this past season, they would not lose in this season with that type of lineup. I truly do believe that. Because a lot of the losses that we had last season really came down to losing leagues in the fourth quarter. And I don't think Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, with their experience and another year, or a year under Wemby's belt, another year under Sohan, another year under Devin Vassell, that they're going to allow that to happen. All right. I just don't think that. Oh, shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video, by the way. I always forget to do that sometimes. Hi from France. Hi from France. Hello. Yeah, it looks like everyone's on the same page. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, really says Paul, Vassell, Castle, Sohan, Wemby. No, Castle's not going to start at 3. I don't think you should do that, honestly. There's a few reasons why I could think of. There's a few reasons why I can think of that you don't do that. Number one, I don't think that you get the best out of him putting him at the 3. Can he do it? Sure, but I don't think you get the best out of him. Number two, when it comes to Harrison Barnes, you want to give him as many minutes as possible because we could potentially end up trading him, right? So you want him to be in that starting lineup. You want him to perform. And you want to be able to sell him to other teams if the opportunity shows itself before trade deadline. And I don't know what type of deal you can get if you're having him come off the bench behind Castle. And I would rather Castle be able to run his own offense, right? Like, he's going to be out there with Chris Paul here and there, but I would much rather him, learn and be able to run the second unit. I think that would be ideal right now. Do you think Julian falls out of the rotation now? No. I think the opposite, honestly. I think Julian Champagnie He fits with the team super well, and his defense is really good, and he's a genuinely good 3-and-D. Unfortunately, he's just not a starter, and that's the problem. He's not good enough to go against starting talent. But I think he's shown enough, and how he plays, his basketball IQ, and how well he plays with Wemby, that he's going to earn some minutes. I definitely think he should get some minutes off the bench. If not anything, for his 3-point shooting and defense. Unless Trey is traded, Castle runs the second team offense. Depends on if Harrison stays. It's finna be Castle, Dev, Harrison, Sohan, and Wemby. All right, let's go ahead and start diving into all this, okay? All right. We'll start with the first order of business. All right, chat. So the last time we talked about Jeremy Sohan, our boy got in an accident, a car accident, and now we have a little bit more information on what exactly happened. So we did talk about this already, but we didn't have a lot of details. And I did play victim. I'll be honest with you. All right, I played victim. I told you guys in that video, my initial thought when something like this happens with a car like this is, I think, what was the driver doing? I know it's not right. I know it's wrong, but that's my first thought, is what was Jeremy Sohan doing? And a lot of people actually brought to my attention that this is called the death loop in San Antonio. I'm not from San Antonio, okay? So I'm not aware of this. I'm not aware of this death loop. But apparently this loop is very dangerous in San Antonio. Now, I've been to San Antonio. I don't know if I've actually been on this exact road. I'm assuming I have. Loop 1604. Let's see. If I type in death loop San Antonio, let's see what happens. Why is loop 1604 called the death loop? That's the first thing that comes up. All right. Despite reconstruction efforts, loop 1604 remains dangerous. What the heck is going on? Is this the loop? What the heck is going on here? Which part? Is this it? 1604? That doesn't matter. Never heard death loop though. Yeah, people told me that's what it's called. Let's see. Originally a simple rural road used for reaching dairy farms, the roadway now known as Loop 1604 underwent a significant transformation and emerged as a poorly lit 2-lane highway that became known as the death loop due to the high number of traffic fatalities, oh my goodness, that occurred on the road during the 1980s. Okay. Loop 1604 in San Antonio is among the deadliest roads in Texas. According to analysis by Express News, Loop 410 has seen the most fatalities in the last decade, with 196 car accidents resulting in 1 or more deaths. We need better public transportation. Can I just say that? I really do believe that. I think that we need better transportation systems in America. Like, it's kind of ridiculous, the fact that we all have to drive cars at like 80 miles per hour. That's kind of insane, right? And it's not, and this problem isn't like this in other countries. I've been places, okay? It's not like this. It's ridiculous. All right, okay. But anyways, just giving you guys that little tidbit. If you didn't know, yes, it's called the death loop, and that is exactly where our boy got in his accident. So as we can see here, some people brought up that they think that the car was totaled. It looks pretty flat to the ground. All right, looks like I think his tires burst. All right, so was I right for victim blaming? Okay, I immediately said I didn't really know what was going on, but I was honest and said that's my first initial thought. So first and foremost, if you're wondering how much this car cost, a vehicle which starts at $240,000 for a base model was seen with a visible damage on I-10 Saturday, January 24th, after he reportedly lost control of the car and hit a guardrail on the ramp that connects I-10 to Loop 1604. According to a crash report from Texas Department of Transportation, Sohan may have been speeding at the time of the crash. So yes, I was right in blaming the driver. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I get it right. 85 miles per hour. Yeah, I mean, I was being a little hyperbolic. Hey, if you go to Dallas, yeah, you're driving about 85 miles per hour. Well, usually probably 90, honestly. I went to Dallas and yeah, it was 80 miles per hour on the highway. It was crazy. But yeah, no, I mean, anyways, dude, it's crazy how many people driving at once and we're going at this high of speed. We just gotten used to it, but yeah, it's crazy. We just need better transportation. We need more options. That's all I'm saying. I think that'd be better. Anyways, Sohan states he was heading southbound at the listed location when he lost control of his vehicle and crashed into the left side guardrail bridge. The crash report reads, EMS services were refused. TDOT was contacted and updated on the listed damage. Sohan was the only vehicle involved in the listed incident. So we saw a video. Hold on, we probably need to bring that up, right? Let's see here. Did I save it on here? I don't think I reposted it, but we did see the video. It was probably Spurs Reporter, honestly. He does a really good job of posting these things. Let's see. Let's go to Spurs Reporter. I'm sure it's on his page. Let's see. Hello, Spurs Reporter. All right. It was pretty rough, but it was a TikToker that actually posted it initially. Wait, no, I'm stupid. No, that's not true. I don't think he posted it. I think someone tagged me in it. Nonetheless, it seemed like he was doing something he shouldn't have been doing. All right, he should have drove much slower. But like I said, a lot of people have told me it's pretty bad driving in that area. Texas Department of Transportation. I said TDOT. Oh, it's TxDOT? Seriously? I don't know, dude. I don't know. You kids and your slang. You young whippersnappers. All right, here it is.
There's an accident? What the fuck?
Nah, I think that's a Porsche.
So initially we thought that this car was involved, right? This white one, but no. It was just him. It was just him. Look, let's just be happy, okay? Let's be happy. I hope he learned his lesson to slow down a little bit, but when you have a car like that with that much power, I think we read that it can go 100 miles per hour within seconds. It's like when you have a car like that, man, you gotta be careful. And I'm glad that Sohan is safe. I'm glad that he's okay. I'm glad that no one was hurt, and that's all you can ask for, because this could have went a whole nother way. And we've had, no one's untouchable. We've had so many celebrities and people that we think, oh, that would never happen to them, and it happens to them, right? So I'm just happy that he's okay. I'm happy that everything's fine, but good God, please slow down, especially if you have to go around corners. I'm assuming he hit it right here because that's bent. Just slow down. Slow down, man. It's a horrible area and tons of construction. It's ridiculous. Totaled, I bet. It does look totaled. From that initial video, I couldn't really tell, but yeah. You got to be careful, guys. You got to be careful. Especially on 1604. Got to be careful. I almost crashed twice there. Slow down. It's not your fault. But slow down. That's tough, man. Road rage incidents are really bad too. A lot of people have been shooting apparently. Well, in this area, we need better public transportation. We need it. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Guys, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love getting in my car and being able to drive wherever I want. Like, I love it, right? But I want at least the option, you know? And think about it. Like, think about how many days that you wake up and you're like, you know, you're not really feeling it, right? You're really tired, you're sluggish, maybe you're sick, but you still have to get to a certain destination, right? You shouldn't have to go in a car and drive 70 miles per hour and your mind ain't in it. Your brain ain't in it. It's not, no. We should have the options, you know? We should have the options. It's not okay. Don't let anyone tell you that this is normal. It's not. A lot of countries don't have that problem. Wish we could have trains to take us everywhere like they do in Europe. Exactly. Exactly. We all shouldn't be struggling like this. Do we know whose fault it was? Apparently from this article, it was all Sohan's fault. It was just him. He just hit a guardrail. He was going too fast. But seemed like it's the loop's fault too, right? Got to teach Clan to speak like a San Antonian. Hey man, I'm here to learn, right? I'm here to learn. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I'll get off my rant. I just hate the fact that we have to drive all the time and not have any other options. It's not normal. It's not okay. It also isolates you from like the world, right? Like when you have to just get in a car and I don't know. If we had trains, you'll have to communicate with other people, at least on your destination. You'll meet new people, you know? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's not a good thing that we have to get in our cars and just drive to work, drive to McDonald's, drive home. Like, that's stupid. I never heard anyone call it the death loop. Construction sucks, but it's not really that bad. People just love to complain. Apparently from this article, a lot of people died on it. I mean, there's a literal article here saying, yeah, it's called the death loop. And other people have told me it's called the death loop. I don't know. Clan's up in Memphis? I don't live in Memphis. I'm from Memphis, though. Memphis traffic sucks. Memphis traffic sucks. I think the worst traffic I've ever been in was probably Dallas. I hated it so much. Because everyone's driving like, because the speed limit's like 80. Everyone's driving like 90 to 95. It's ridiculous. No, maybe Atlanta. Atlanta's always backed up. I hate driving in Atlanta. I would put Atlanta as the worst, and then Dallas, and then Memphis. And then everything else is just kind of underneath that. My apartment is right off of 1604. Don't dox yourself. I can see accidents from my apartment. Trust it's that bad. Oh my God, man. What is this? What is this? We need trains. We need metro. What is this? Why? Why? Okay? There's too many. No, I'm not saying this about Sohan. But there's too many dumb people out there that have a license. It's a death trap every time we get in a car, man. That's not 1604. Well, this is insane. Let me find 1604 and then we'll end this segment. Is this it? What the? What? Is this it? This isn't it, is it? This looks like an amusement park ride. What is this? Nope. No. It's worse than that? It's worse than this? What? I'm trying to find it. Why am I having a hard time finding it? I know there's a map right here, but I'm trying to see like a bird's eye view of it. Everyone's saying this is it. I-10, that's 16. Look up 16 and okay. All right, hold on. Guys, every time I do it, it looks like it's the same one. Is it this one? 1604 is the big circle around. Do Google Earth? No? Good God. All right, let's see here. Oh, wait, this says... Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Google San Antonio map. Okay. San Antonio map. All right. Okay. So this is the San Antonio map. Now what? Add construction to it? It's kind of all of them? Oh, okay. Why are you looking up highways? Have you been here for the past 15 minutes? The largest loop is 1604. Check Discord. Okay, for the love of God, thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see. Let's check Discord. Let's see. Did you send me a message? Got it. No, last message I got was a long time ago. Hold on. Where the heck? All right, clan Spurs fan server. Discord on your server. Okay. Is it I haven't noticed that. Where is it? I'm on my server. Where did you send it in the server? Oh, Go Spurs Go chat. Here we go. All right, and scroll all the way down. Oh, okay. All right, we got some pictures here. All right. Okay, got you. All right, open and this looks like, is this, are you guys serious? Are you serious? So that's what they mean by the two-way. Dude, this looks terrifying. Are you serious? Hold on. What is this? Yeah, just blow it up. Just blow it. Just nuke it. Install a train. Just nuke the whole thing. That's not normal. No, this is not normal. No, this is not normal. No, it's our normal. In America, it's normal. We have people from France here. You can tell us, people from France. You can chime in here. Tell the people that this is insane. This is not okay. This looks so dangerous, dude. It's like a racing track in a video game. Like an intense racing track in a video game. The only difference is you can't spawn once you hit off this rail. This is crazy. This is terrible. I almost crashed at that yield sign. This one? This is insane. I don't know. We can end the segment. I've gone on way too long with this. See, there we go. Someone from France. Yeah, that looks horrible. I'm from France. There you go. If you're new here, it can definitely be terrifying. Born and raised here 41 years, and there's still way scary moments. Scarier moments? Way scary moments? I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't like highways. I'll just be honest, okay? I don't like highways. I don't like the way that we travel. I think that it's ridiculous. And yeah, I think more money should go towards public transportation. I think it'll be better. I think it'll be much better. I also think we'll all be happier that way, okay? Not everyone, not talking about you guys, okay? Everyone in the chat is probably fine, but not everyone should have a license, all right? Not everyone should have a license. If you drive for 5 minutes outside, you'll know not everyone should have a license. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Driving isn't for everybody, okay? I personally enjoy driving. I do. I personally enjoy driving, but it's not for everybody. But you shouldn't have 50 million people on this. I can't imagine this being like, oh man, I just can't imagine this being like rush hour. All right, ending the segment. This went on too long. We went like 20 minutes. I avoid that intersection every day. You should. You should avoid all. Well, you can't avoid all of it, right? Like, and then look at this. There's no. It's like, oh, okay, I'll bike to work. Really? Are you? Are you gonna bike? Where? Where are you gonna bike? You can fly to work. Can you fly to work? You can use instant teleportation like Goku. You can't bike to work? No, you can't. Of course you can't bike to work. There's like 2.5 million people in the city's metro too. It's not okay, guys. We need to demand more, okay? From everyone. We need to demand more. Oh my God, that backup at night weekends is a nightmare. I have a question, okay? If you're driving at night, are there any lights? I guess it's on the road? Okay, it's okay. I think it's reflections on the road. I think that's what that is. Okay. Lights are pretty trash. I mean, I don't see any lights. I guess it's this part. There's barely any light. Yes, but dim. This is a nightmare. I'm sorry that you guys have to drive through this. This is terrible. This is terrible. I actually want to visit. I want to move, but I mean, it'll be some time before I move. It'll at least be a year and a half. But I want to move to Seattle. I think that they have better transportation, but their roads look terrible too. All of America roads look terrible. That blinds you? I'm gonna move to Memphis with Clan. I'm not in Memphis, but no, don't move to Memphis. July, do not move to Memphis. It's dangerous. All the stories are true. Memphis is very dangerous. Unless you're in the there's a few areas that are okay in Memphis. Like never mind. All of it sucks. I hear Seattle Metro is bad too. Yeah, let me see. I saw something that I thought looked pretty cool. That's in Seattle. Let me see if I can find it. It was like it's not called a train. What are those things called? Let's see. Is it? Are they called bullet trains? What are those things called? Rail train? It's a rail train. Yeah, these things. I think that'd be pretty nice. Like, I like the idea that I could. Now, I will rent a car, but I like the idea that I could go here and not have to rent a car. And it seems like a lot of places in the country that is not the case. Monorail? Yes, a monorail. Monorail. I said rail train. Jeez. Monorail. I think that's nice, man. That's kind of cool. Oh, that image is terrible. I think that's kind of cool. Like you get like a little, I think you get a card, right? And then you just scan it and it's like a couple bucks. You just jump on the monorail, go where you need to go. I think that's nice. And I think every city should have that. Why move to Seattle? There's many reasons. First and foremost, I look, I never visit Seattle, so I can't like sit here and just say like definitive, this is what I like about it. I could go there and hate it, right? Like I was kind of high about moving to Colorado at some point. I went and visited and it was cool. It was nice, right? I liked Loveland more than anything, but you know, so I can't say this definitively with Seattle, but from what I've heard, from what I've seen, and from even our boy Ty, right? You know, Ty Yeager. I really like Ty Yeager on Twitter. Ty Yeager moved to Seattle. And I talked to him a little bit too, but everything seems pretty cool. Like, you know, I like them politically, right? I like that you can travel without a car for the most part. I like the food. It sounds like the food is really nice. I do enjoy seafood, and they're one of the best at that. But the weather seems really great. I'm cool with that. But yeah, bro, you're tripping me out. Are you? Did you come to this? Did you come to this chat high? Why did you come to this chat high, my friend? Yikes, Seattle politically? Oh, hey. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is what it is. I mean, I like San Antonio. I mean, when I went to San Antonio, it's the same thing. I like San Antonio politically. It seems like San Antonio is a pretty good mix for the most part. I've never been to Austin. People tell me Austin's cool, but I hear it's like a lot of people there now. The only problem with places like cities, and you know, hopefully we can get the prices down, but cities are so expensive, man. It's like every city is expensive. Gotta like the rain to be in Seattle. I like rain. But I like the idea of it actually being like, let's see. Let's look up Seattle weather, right? Let's look up Seattle weather for the week. Look at this. Look at this. Where I'm at right now, it's 100 degrees tomorrow. Look, 74, 77, 80, 79, 70, 71, 72, 75. It's like this like all the time. They have good weather there. What can I say? It's ridiculous. It's like 100 degrees here. Look how cool that is. Doesn't that look like heaven right now? I would love to be there right now. Austin has been shunned down from Texas when it got invaded. I've never been to Austin, so. I know San Antonio people hate Austin. So if a team gets expanded to Seattle, you'll be Clan the Seattle fan? I'll always be Clan the Spurs fan now. Don't get me wrong. And if I were to, hypothetically, this is in the future, okay? If I were to move there, all right? Well, it'd be me and my partner, my girlfriend. If we were to move there, probably watch games in Portland, right? That's probably how that will work. Travel down to Portland. Austin is dope. Okay. I've never been there. What? Knew it was political before he said it? Austin? Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you ask me why, I mean, that's part of it. That's part of the reason. All right. I grew up in the deep South, man. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not terrible, but it's not fun. No, Austin isn't great anymore. Austin has its perks, but feels gentrified. Yeah. That's a lot of cities now. That's actually what I'm worried about with Seattle. See, all the research I've done, at least when I go visit, I know the places that I want to visit, right? Like, I don't actually want to live in Seattle, okay? I don't think I want to live in any big city, but I do like being at least proximity to it. I was looking into Kirkland. And Kirkland looks really nice. Wait, was it? No, it was Linwood. Kirkland and Linwood, honestly. And I actually know someone who also used to live near here, and they were like, yeah, it's really nice. Now this is further north of and look how pretty it is. That's another thing. It's like there's a mall in particular. Also, there's a bunch of anime stuff, and I'm a big anime nerd, right? I like to shop at Zara, and there's no Zara anywhere near me. It's so funny because every single time it's like something I think of, I just look it up, like, does Seattle have that? And they got like 50 of them every single time. I'll tell you this, the one thing that would make me want to live in Texas is having a I know this is going to seem really stupid to a lot of you, right? But having a Alamo Draft House. I love Alamo Draft House, okay? I love the taxes. Oh, that too. Yeah, but Alamo Draft House. And I actually looked it up. I was like, well, does Seattle have an Alamo Draft House? And I'm going to check it out. They don't, but they have something very similar to it. Oh, never mind. Yeah, like, look, I'm a big nerd, okay? This is the type of stuff I like. Zara is basic. See, that's what I'm saying, man. It's where I'm from. I don't know. The closest one to me is like 3 hours away. I like Zara a lot. I hear Zara's customer service in person is really terrible, though. Is that true? It seems like everywhere it's like that. Santico? And by the way, guys, I'm not crapping on San Antonio, okay? I need you to understand that. I actually do like San Antonio. I like San Antonio a lot. All right, so I'm not crapping on San Antonio. No hard feelings. I do like San Antonio. Who goes to the movies anymore? Cheaper to watch at home? I like movies. I like going to the movies. Clan, if you hate us, just say it. I don't hate you. San Antonio is fine. I like San Antonio. I visited San Antonio. Honestly, out of the places I've been in Texas, San Antonio is by far my favorite. I think it's way chill. It's way chiller than other parts of Texas. It's relaxed. People are pretty nice. I love the mall on the Riverwalk. Like, that's like my favorite thing. That's like the first thing I like to go to. It's really pretty. So I truly do like San Antonio. Is it snowing in Seattle? What? Is this a joke? I don't know. I don't think so. It snows in Seattle, but there's one by me. It's called Alamo Draft House, Cinema Park North. I love that. I love Alamo Draft Houses. They're so nice. Mosquitoes bigger in Seattle. Why are you guys trying to stop me from going to Seattle? What's this about? You're that worried? You're that worried? All right. Let's see here. All right, guys, we got other stuff to go over. All right, we got to get off this topic. We're afraid you'll turn into a Supersonics fan. I don't know why people are confused by, like, why I would be interested in Seattle. Hey, let me check it out. It might suck. I might go and I'm like, hey, this sucks. This ain't for me. I don't know. But everything lines up where I'm like, hey, I might genuinely enjoy this. Why wouldn't you move to San Antonio, Clan? You guys gotta, it's not your fault, okay? It's the state you're in. Y'all gotta clean some stuff up. Scare me. Y'all scare me a little bit. Texas scares me a little bit. Y'all scaring me a little bit. Honestly, what really turned me, and I know that's a completely different place, but like what really turned me off, I don't want to get deep, not deep. I don't want to get dark. That's what I meant. This isn't deep. I don't want to get dark. That Uvalde stuff, that was really bad, and it made me feel really ill on how Texas governor responded to that. That made me feel ill. I did not like that. Really gross stuff. That's all the United States, though? It kind of is, yeah. It is bad in this country. That just hit kind of close to home when that happened, dude. That made me feel ugh. I did not like that. All right. No more dark stuff. Agree, live an hour from Uvalde. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Clan scared of guns. There's guns everywhere in this country. I don't know if you can afford. I think we're all a little scared of a gun being pointed at you, but like, there's guns everywhere in this country. That ain't the case. It ain't the guns, but that response was like, okay, y'all, yeah. The higher ups are kind of crazy. The people seem cool though. I'll be honest. The people seem cool. I like San Antonio a lot. I like San Antonio a lot. I like San Antonians a lot. But yeah, the higher ups is like, oh my God, man. What kind of response is that? Clan ain't scared of no. Hey, let's calm down. Let's calm down now, okay? Let's calm down. I am, yes. I think we all are. Yo, Clan's been watching for a little over 2 years now. Keep going. Listen to you during lunch all the time. Oh, thanks, man. All right, guys. Let's dive into the next order of business. Let's see here. What should we start with? I guess we can show him a little bit of love. Hold on. We're gonna make this a Bet US segment, okay? Give me a second. I haven't shouted out the sponsor enough. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right. Hold on, I gotta sign me in. There we go. Nice. Let's save it. Let's see. Where's NBA? Basketball. Haha, I have fun with these. All right, cool. All right, let's move. Well, we'll keep it right here. All right, okay. All right, guys. Our boy, Lonnie Walker. He got the love. He got some love, okay? He got a little bit of love the past few days.
This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
If you guys have not heard, Lonnie Walker will be teaming up with our boy. Do you guys know? Do the chat know? Does the chat know? Too late, Derek White. Celtics, yeah. Oh, I was going to say Derek White. Yeah, ew, Derek White, ew, yeah, Celtics, ew, yeah. So it's very likely that Lonnie will be competing for a championship this upcoming season. So I did see that, and I got a little backlash from this, just a little bit, that Devin Vassell posted something about Lonnie Walker, right? He thought that it was insane that Lonnie didn't have a team. He was a free agent and is by NBA Central here. It says, how is Lonnie Walker still a free agent? He's still only 25 years old, a great athlete, and shot 38% from three last season. Devin Vassell said it doesn't make any sense. I actually tweeted out, I think it does make sense for him not to have been a free agent. Because Lonnie Walker is like, and I can't play this video, obviously, copyright reasons, but Lonnie Walker has always been the type of player where mixtape highlights, it's like, what the heck? This guy's a star player. But then when you actually watch him play, it's very streaky. You know, it's defensively is not really there. He has some sparks where he can go off. I mean, it was like that with San Antonio as well, right? Like, we can think. I can ask the chat right now. And it should not be like this, mind you. Okay, we're gonna do a little experiment. What is your favorite Lonnie Walker game? And I guarantee you, all of us have the exact same answer. All of us. So after a couple people answer, the one time he dunked crickets. When a couple people answer, I'm pretty sure that we all Yeah, we're all going to be on the same page here. When he left center. That is so mean, July. Exactly. Okay. Against Houston Rockets, that's it, right? It's the Rockets game. Everyone knows the Rockets game. But if I ask you, what's your favorite Wemby game? I'm going to get like 5 different answers in the chat. If I ask you, what's your favorite Tony Parker game? I'm going to get at least 4 or 5 different ones. Like it's like that with every play. Even on this roster, if I say your favorite Devin Vassell game, it's so many. That's how Lonnie Walker was, right? It's like it's not that often that you get Lonnie Walker going off. So everyone just remembers the Houston game, and everything else was just kind of like decent performance here. Ooh, that's a really good performance. Decent, okay, average. Where did he go? He disappeared. Oh, that was great. Like, yeah. So everyone remembers that one game. But you do that with any other player, even on this roster, you're not going to get that. If I ask you Jeremy Sohan, it's going to be a lot of different answers on what your favorite Sohan game is. He's only been with us for 2 seasons, right? So, yeah, I just think the consistency was really off, and I think that's why, yeah, he was still a free agent. But he became a member of the Celtics, and Devin Vassell congratulated him. Kind of crazy because it was all in the same day as well when Devin Vassell posted this, and yeah, literally the same day. He said tough. So I'm happy for him. I'm not going to act like I'm not happy for him, but I am a little resistant to people talking about Lonnie Walker in a certain way, because I don't hate him. I like him. I think that he seems like a pretty cool dude. I cheered him on when he was with us. I think I started to fall more out of love with him the last season he was here. But overall, it's like, yeah, he deserves a chance, he's a fine athlete. But as far as what we expected him to be or what we thought he could potentially be, nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. And sometimes I'm a little defensive when people start saying stuff about Lonnie, because I've heard so many fans say the Spurs should have gave him a chance, or the Spurs did this wrong, or Popovich should have really, let him fly his wings. And it's like, no. When he won that one game with the Lakers, people were like, oh man, the Spurs really missed out. And it's like, no, this is just the same Lonnie from before, Wemby Superblock and dunk versus Memphis. You're going to have so many different answers. Wemby 38-point game versus KD. You see what I'm saying? So many different answers on what your favorite game is. Me personally, my favorite game of Wemby was when he went against Milwaukee Bucks. I thought that was amazing. Wemby dunk on Şengün, demolish. Yeah, there we go. Someone said versus Milwaukee. Yeah, that's my favorite. So yeah, you're gonna get so many different answers. But with Lonnie, because it was so rare when you saw him go off, everyone has the same answer, and that's not. It should have been more than that. I thought he would be better than that. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I did want to show you guys something, okay? I want to talk about something, and it's the sponsor, but I think this is going to be pretty fun. So if you head over to BetUS, okay? We love BetUS over here. Link below in the description box, mind you. First and foremost, if you sign up, you'll receive 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. But I wanted to have some fun here. So I was thinking we can bet on one of these, either an NBA season award or NBA specials. We have a Victor Wembanyama one. I'm curious. Let's see what they got for Victor. Gotcha. Victor to score 50 plus games in any 24-25 regular season. Are you that's a gimme. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is that not a gimme? Okay. They don't have that one yet. Because I'm like, that's a gimme. All right. Victor Wembanyama to score 55 plus points in any 20. I feel like that's a gimme. I'm gonna go with this one. And for this one, I'm gonna start with 25. 25 when you won 12. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit more. Let's do 35. 157. Okay, I think that's fair. 55. I think Wemby will have a 55-point game. What's the highest he scored this past season? Does anyone know? highest scoring game. It was 40? Oh, everyone knew that already. Okay. I'm just trash YouTuber, I guess. Okay. I think I'm okay with this. I'm content with this. We'll do some other ones and see if we can get out of it. 60 points, that'll win you a lot. I'm gonna go with $35. I don't think that's that crazy. 55 points. We're gonna do that. Now, if you guys decide to do it, if you guys decide to sign up for, yeah, he's gonna confirm that. If you guys decide to sign up for BetUS, please do it responsibly, as always. Okay, but link is in the description box. When you support the sponsor, you support the channel. So yeah, I appreciate the love. Okay, I appreciate the love. Let's see. Let's end it on this, because I don't want anyone to have, because when a player leaves and because Lonnie Walker is going to be successful, okay, and when a player leaves, we typically start to have revisionist history, right? We're like, oh man, it wasn't that bad, was it? And we start to think that they're so much better now that they're not with San Antonio. I just want you guys to keep in mind, he did find his peak with San Antonio. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. His peak was with San Antonio. Well, his three-point shooting did improve. I will give him that. But I personally think his peak was with San Antonio, or at the very least, he's about the same player. So as we can see, his third year with us, he scored 11.2 points per game. I guess his percentages is where, he really showed up with the Lakers, but it was 42 points, 35.5 3-point percentage. And then after that went down a little bit, but he scored an extra point per game. And then you go down from there, average the same amount of minutes, but he did start for 32 games. And it's because his 3-point shooting was 36.5%. But we also have to keep in mind, when he was with San Antonio, we didn't have anybody to bring a lot of gravity, right? So he didn't get a lot of great shots off. And he was definitely capable of shooting at a high clip, because we saw him shoot nearly 36% in 2020-21 season, right? So he's capable, but I think it made it much easier for him when he was around better talent. But this right here, this shows that he did put in that work with that 86 free throw percentage, but then it went all the way down to 76%. I just want to say Lonnie Walker has always been inconsistent, and it's totally fine if he wins a championship with the Celtics. I'll be cheering for him. I'll be happy for him. Obviously, I was happy for Derek White. It's going to be great. But I do not want to hear anybody start to say San Antonio missed out, San Antonio did this or whatnot. They did it with Derek White. I think Derek is in a better position. I don't think Derek White is a better player than he was with San Antonio. I'm sorry. I don't think that at all. I think that he hit his ceiling with San Antonio, and now he's just with a better team. And it makes it a little bit easier for him. He can just play his role. Clan, hear me out here. Okay. I'm hearing you out. All right, no more hearing you out. I think we can... What? I think Ace Bailey would be better for us than Cooper Flagg. Hey, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you over the 2025. I'm not worried about that. It's a very deep draft, man. We'll get there when we get there. I'm not worried about that right now. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you over that. That's fine. I'm not mad at you. All right. That's good stuff. Big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. Don't forget, link below in the description box. All right. You sure? Yeah. Not even a little comment? Nah, it's okay. It's all right. We'll get there. I'm not worried about that right now. Hey, Clan, just got here. What did I miss? Well, we talked about the San Antonio death loop. We talked about the car crash with Sohan. He's fine. We talked about Lonnie Walker. That's about it. Oh, we talked about me moving to San Antonio. Not San Antonio. Moving to Seattle, possibly. Maybe. I don't know. All right. Let's see. What else we got here? Okay. All right. What is this? Someone had to tag me in this. Or maybe someone sent this to me. I'm sorry. I don't see who tagged me in it. If you guys have anything that you want to show me, you just tag me on Twitter, okay? But this is from Spurs reporter. When it comes to cap space next summer, The Athletic says, shockingly, the 25-26 Spurs have less than a max slot to offer. Okay, before we do that, actually, we probably need to bring up the Spurs salaries, right? All right. NBA salaries. Let's see. The heck? San Antonio. All right. There we go. Now we have a visual there. All right. Let's go back. Let's move this all the way over here, actually. All right. Shockingly, the 25-26 Spurs have less than a max slot to offer. The Spurs are looking at about $28 million in cap space before adding potential draft picks from the loaded 2025 draft. It projects to be more like $15 to $20 million plus the $8.8 million room exception, as their own pick and the Hawks' unprotected selection could come at a big combined price tag. Okay. Spurs fans should start to understand more clearly why San Antonio punted that 8th pick in this year's weaker draft. The new mega billions TV deal, which will start to increase salary caps at 10% more each year, should help the Spurs before Victor Wembanyama gets his extension in 2027. In the meantime, those draft picks costs add up and eat into cap space quickly. More here if you're interested in how other team salary slots may look. All right, so any initial thoughts on this? Any initial thoughts on this? Me personally, I'm really not that concerned. So they said 25, the 20, no, let's see, 25, 26. Let's see. So yeah, okay, I see what they mean here. Because we got Harrison Barnes on the books, we have Zach Collins on the books. But a lot of these contracts are going to be up pretty quickly. I don't really know if the Spurs are going to need a lot of cap in 25-26. I know that a lot of people are basically saying, hey, the Spurs are going to set up a championship team immediately, but I don't think that that'll be the case. I think that it'll be 26-27 when we really go off. Did I miss something? Yeah, I'm not really that concerned. We're cleaning house next year? Yeah, I don't think this is that big a deal. If I'm missing something, someone in the chat let me know if I'm missing something. I just don't think this is that big a deal. Harrison Barnes will probably be traded at trade deadline. Zach Collins, I don't think that we renew a deal with Zach Collins, right? I think he'll probably... we could extend it out. I don't think that that'll be the case. Castle's there. Sohan, you're going to have to rearrange his contract soon. Blake Wesley, Malachi, they're making nearly nothing. I'm just not that worried about this. Keldon is the one that I think a lot of us, have been a little worried about. We're a little worried about it. But, depending on how this season go, the Spurs could very well try to move him, and then that's another person off your books, right? I don't know. Gonna have to make a big decision with the 2022 draft trio. Yeah. I don't even know what that means. I'm assuming all they're just saying is that the Spurs won't have a lot of cap space because of the draft as well. But I don't think that that'll be a problem. Because I don't think a lot of these players are going to be here. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like I get what they mean, but a lot of these, I don't think the Spurs are going to be going after a big free agent in that moment. Clan, you have to understand this won't be the same team when Wemby starts winning. Okay, you get it. Yeah. No, it won't be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems like it's bad news. It's like, whoa, you guys are really shocked by the fact that the Spurs won't have room, but a lot of these guys won't even be here. Maybe it's just the perspective that all these players are remaining for next season. I don't even think Harrison Barnes will be here, and he's taking a big chunk. I don't even think he'll be here. The only ones that I think are definites right now are Devin Vassell, Victor Wembanyama, Castle, and Sohan. I think those are the only definites. And I think the Spurs would be willing to, get rid of anyone else. I don't even know if Trey Jones gets re-signed after the season. We should keep money and build a beautiful arena. Dude, I heard that arena is going to be crazy. I hope it's as good as that one we saw. What was the Clippers? Oh my gosh, that Clippers arena was insane. Have you guys seen the Clippers arena? Hold on, I gotta show you this before we end this segment. Clippers arena. I know we went over this like a month ago. It's insane. Hold on. I don't know if that's copyright claimed or not. All right, let's see here. Yeah, so they have little lights on all of their seats. So that's so many cool. You can only imagine the cool things that you can do in the arena because of that. They have a screen that goes all the way around. And look, the stats can go all the way around. It's so cool. They have a basketball court outside of the arena. I don't know why that showed up. Let's see what else. Hold on, I gotta show you the seats. Clippers arena seats. It has a bunch of toilets too. I don't know if you're joking or not. Oh man, I can't. I'm sorry guys, I can't find exactly where that was. But each seat has like a charger for your phone. It truly is incredible, dude. If San Antonio creates something like this, I will be wasting money to come to San Antonio at least twice a year. Like undoubtedly, I was like, this would be a whole experience. I have to go. So pretty. Anyways, but yeah, I think that's a plan though. All right, so we all need to create a petition. Don't spend money on the players. Just keep Victor. Everyone else can go, and we can put that money towards an arena. That arena looks so cool. It's so cool. You haven't seen it? Is this your first time seeing it? I am honored if this is the first time you seeing this. It's incredible, dude. It genuinely is incredible. You can do so much with this. No, it's my 15th time probably. Ah, I feel bad. But I still can't get over it. It's crazy. It is crazy, Rod. Victor, Devin, and Sohan. Those are the definites. They'll be there after this season. I think this really is another, all right, we're going to see what you got, Keldon, type season. I hope he can stick around because his contract is actually really great. Like, it's not like he has a bad contract, you know. It's not like I'm thinking, oh, Keldon should be making less money. No, like, I knew it was a great contract when he signed it. It's just, I don't know if that's definite that he'll be here. I don't think Harrison Barnes will be here, so that'll be money off the books. I wouldn't be shocked if Zach Collins got moved, so that will be off the books. If he went to a winner or upcoming winner. Obviously, Chris Paul won't be here. Yeah, I'm just not that worried. Yeah. I don't think there's anything to worry about. So if the question is, should we worry? I say no. No. Sohan isn't a lock after the season. Castle is waiting in line. Castle is not here to take Sohan's position. Now, if you're thinking like Blake Wesley, Malachi Branham, Trey Jones, sure, they should all worry, but I don't even see how that would work. They're not in the same position. He is better than Sohan. Dude is just hard. Castle? Right now? I don't know if he's right now better than Sohan, but I do think Castle will be better than Sohan. Sure. I just don't think they have the same role at all. Like I don't even know how that would overlap where it's like one or the other. I don't know. And Spurs players, they take pay cuts all the freaking time, right? You know how that goes. I mean, look at the contract. Look, Keldon Johnson taking a contract like that, he wouldn't have done that with another team. Devin Vassell, I think Devin Vassell is worth more, especially around this time he'll be in his prime. That man is worth more than 24 million in the NBA with the increased salary. I'm sorry, he is, but they're willing to take pay cuts because of the Spurs. Would you take Spurs George Hill or current Trey Jones? Oh, you kidding me? Spurs George Hill. All day. All right, end the segment. All right, let's see. What else we got here? Oh wait, we can combine these two. That's cool. Exactly. People hate on Sohan for being a bad point guard, but it made him a better player at his normal position. Just helps Wemby in the long run to have a good point forward. Yeah. He's not a point guard, but I think a lot of people turned off once the Spurs started going on those like long losing streaks, and they weren't really paying attention as much. And the reason why I definitely think that is because there were a lot of negativity, right? On Spurs Twitter, everywhere. It was so much negativity during the losing streak. And then after a while, it just stopped. Like they were just silent. Those same people were silent. And I think they weren't watching games. I'll be honest with you. I never turned off. Yeah, because if you paid attention, genuinely paid attention, you would know that Sohan actually was fine. He actually got better. There's just too much nuance in his game. Oh. Okay, well, you disagree with me. That's fine. Then you're just blind. I didn't say that. I was reading GDAC. I know it sounded like I was saying that to you. If Castle pans out, that Sohan experiment is going to be looked at as a genius move. If the Spurs start winning, everybody will agree that everything was great all the time. Like, yeah, it's fine. All right. Hold on. We're gonna do another Bet US for funsies in a second. All right, guys. Chat showed me something earlier in the stream, and I definitely want to take a look at it. Yeah, I definitely want to take a look at this.
This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
All right, so it seems like our Spurs are together, okay? So happy together. They're finally together, working together, putting in that work. Everyone's back from the Olympics. Everyone's back from their break. It's a beautiful sight to see. As we can see, Jeremy Sohan has fixed his jump shot. I'm just kidding. He still has a hitch in it, but it goes in more often, at least from the clips we've seen. We have Ingram, a player that I'm actually really high on, okay? I'm genuinely really high on Harrison Ingram. I've said this quite a few times already, but I really do think that he is the perfect type of player that you could have at the small forward position coming off the bench, right, in the long haul, because he started off his college career as a point forward. Like, that's what he started off as, and he was a pretty good point forward. He actually reminded me of Tyreek Evans, like early on in his college career. And then when he went on to go to North Carolina, then he took on more of a 3-and-D approach, and improved his 3-point shooting. Defense was really good, and every now and then, because he has high basketball IQ, you could see him make a pass where you didn't expect, like, whoa, where did that come from? But it's like, because he had basketball IQ from the get, and he has a lot of different tools in his arsenal. So it's going to take some time. It's not like he's NBA ready right now. He's not going to go in there and light the world on fire. But I do think that the next couple years, he is a perfect investment, perfect pick from the Spurs. And I'm so happy that they picked him up. And if you go back earlier in our earlier videos, we actually went over Harris Ingram when he was initially was going to go into the draft. He ended up getting out of it, but when he was initially going to go into the draft, we did a video on him, and I actually went back and watched my video about him, and I'm like, I don't feel that way anymore. And it's because he adjusted so much to what North Carolina needed of him, right? Because my old videos, I was like, oh yeah, he is a point forward. He's very high basketball IQ, pretty raw, needs to come into himself as far as like his body, needs to improve his frame, needs to improve his strength and all of that. But it's like, oh, he got so much potential there. And then he improved his strength. He grew as a player, and he changed his role in NC. And I have to say, he did a good job. So I'm really hype on him, but it's going to take a couple years, and we're not going to see how great he can be until then. Clan, he playing in G League this year? Probably. Yeah, probably this year. Like I said, it's going to take a couple years, but I'm just happy that he's getting reps. I'm happy he's getting reps with the team. Okay. And I think that in the future, he could be an ideal backup small forward. All right. And then moving on, obviously we saw all the weight that Keldon Johnson lost, and we have Sidy Cissoko here. He also lost quite a bit of weight. So do the Spurs have them competing against each other? Huh? I don't know. I actually don't know if that's true. I'm just talking now. But one thing that Ty Yeager said, I love Ty Yeager, by the way. Ty Yeager's cool. But Ty Yeager mentioned this on Twitter about Keldon, and I could not agree more. I'm going to try to paraphrase, okay? He basically said, Keldon Johnson, when he loses, because he loses weight, he gains weight all the time. When he loses weight, it's like, okay, he has a little bit more mobility, but he doesn't have his strength. He's no longer big body Keldon, right? He doesn't have that same bulldozer ability that he had before. But then when he gains the weight, then it's like, okay, now he doesn't have the mobility. Now his defense is suffering. Now it's so many different things. So it really is going to come down to him finding a balance. And maybe this is the time for him to find that balance. I really do believe if they're keeping Keldon, all right, and he's not getting moved, this is going to be the year for him to prove himself. Okay, this is going to be the year. I know that it seems like I'm more skeptical on Keldon than I am other players. It has nothing against him. I genuinely do like him as a player. I would love for him to fit with us. There's no like character flaw with Keldon that I don't like, or there's no like hidden agenda here. It really is. I just don't know if he fits with the Wembanyama era. I just don't know. And he is going to have to find that balance. He a guard now. He's going to have to find that balance. Because it was way too much tunnel vision last year, way too many mistakes. And I think the reason why I'm a little harsher towards Keldon than I would some of the other players is because he's the longest tenured Spur, right? And I'm seeing younger guys not make some of the mistakes he was making, and it's like, dude, come on, like you're the oldest on the team, you're the leader, So it's just something, just how I feel about it, And then Sidy Cissoko, I know that he's been getting a lot of hate. Super young, okay? I do believe in him. Just give him some time, right? And I saw some people saying he looked terrible in the Summer League. I would say his first game was pretty rough, but like, I thought he played pretty well throughout the Summer League. I didn't think he played that bad. I mean, he's not someone that's going to be like, lighting the world on fire, giving you 20 points a game or nothing like that. But I think he makes some pretty good, What? Hugo, I don't say that. Everything you say is like, he is so bad. He has no future. He will be a bust. He won't work out. Never a positive thing. I never said. Okay, all right. I never said. Okay, maybe I did say he's pretty bad. Because there's some games that he is bad. I never say he has no future. Okay, I didn't say that. I don't know if he fits with the Spurs, but I do think that on other teams he would do just fine. He will be a bust. I don't even know what that means. It's too late for that. And no, Keldon Johnson is nowhere near a bust. Are you talking about me? Wait, I don't think he's talking about. Oh, not about you. Okay. Okay. All right. He's not talking about me. All right. Okay. All right. So we're going to look at some workouts, okay? Because our boy's definitely been putting that work in, okay? There's some, not footage, but quite a few images of Chris Paul working out with our boy Harrison Barnes, and you love to see it. And yeah, just so you guys know, they are putting in that work. Now, before we do, I want to take a look at some BetUS stuff. So if you guys are interested in BetUS, link below in the description box. Click that link. You'll receive 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. It's some really great stuff, guys. It's some really great stuff. So you support the sponsor, you support the channel. That's how that works. All right, so let's see. So we did one on Victor Wembanyama. Let's see. Let's do another. Let's do another bet here. NBA championship winners. I don't feel like if you put in Celtics, I don't think you'll get much out of that. Let's see. Yeah, they're like the least. That's too safe. I don't know. I don't want to do that one. That's too safe. All right, so we got the Celtics, Nuggets. I'm going to go with... I don't think the Thunder will win it. Timberwolves definitely no. Nuggets, that's tough. I'll be honest with you. I like to take a little bit of a risk here. I'm going to go with the Thunder, but I'm not going to put too much on this, okay? Cuz I don't really believe in it that much. I'm going to do 15. 15 still give you 112. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with 15. 15 is not that bad. All right, I'm going to place that. Place that bad boy. Boom. Yes, confirm it. Bop, we good to go. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to roll with that. I'm going to roll with that 15 on the Thunder. I don't think that's that tough. I don't think that's that tough of a one. I think Celtics win. I could have did Celtics, but plus 300. Yeah, you know, we got to spice it up a little bit. You know, we're live streaming right now. We have to spice it up a little bit. But anyways, yeah, guys, link below in the description box. All right, I got the Mavs winning. Really? What was the Mavs one? Dallas Mavericks was pretty. That would have been a good one too. Okay, you think they book it? Okay, all right. Well, maybe next time we do this, we'll go back into the same one and do the Mavs. I'll take that risk. All right, let's go ahead and dive into this. I think I waited too long. All right, so it's no longer okay. There was something that Chris Paul had on his story, but it's gone now. But that's fine. That was probably gone like an hour ago. All right, so this is them working out. So you can see our boy Chris Paul. This is literally 3 days ago. Well, I don't know. Whenever I upload this video, I have no idea when it would be. So this is like a week ago, I guess. Where is your I want some action intro from? You mean nasty? We'll get to that in a minute. I think that's Chris Paul's son. Pretty sure that's Chris Paul's son. So he's working out with his son. So this is good. This is good. And now, I know this is that Meek Mill? Now, the reason why this is good. This is his son, right? Hold up, that's Chris Paul Jr. He was just a baby. I'm pretty sure this is his son. Now, I'm about to dive too deep into this, okay? Maybe I'm looking too deep into this, but we saw a clip of Chris Paul talking about his relationship with SGA, right? He said him and SGA became really close, and the reason why they became so close is because SGA became close to his family, right? He came close to with the people around him, and it comes down to this, man. It seems like it's also the same thing with Harrison Barnes being there, right? So they're gonna have a really great relationship. I know they already had one, but you know it's gonna build. But the fact that Chris Paul is bringing his son around, you know, for these workouts and everything, that's good stuff. That's good stuff, right? So I think that is nice. It's going to be good for team camaraderie that we do get to see his son around the team. So that's Harrison Barnes. Look, that's him teaching them. Russell Westbrook's there as well. There's Harrison Barnes again. There's Chris Paul. It's a very small gym. There's Chris Paul again. Gosh, do you guys imagine how much work it takes? He got locked up. What? Where's your cat? She's on her cat tree right now. She's asleep. I remember when his son was in press conferences after games annoying. Oh, yeah. Jeez. There's Harrison Barnes. It's a lot of images they got. But yeah, if you guys are wondering if they're putting that work in, they are definitely putting that work in. I truly do think that the Spurs are going to win way more games than they did last season. Like, we won, 22? You can correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Won 22 games. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good 35. And I think it's really going to come down to all the instances where we could have won, but we didn't. Like, we gave up a 10-point lead or whatever. 38 seems reasonable. 38 seems reasonable. I'm going to go with 35, though. 41. I don't think we'll be 500, but we can see. It's so tough to win in the NBA. I just don't think it'll be that quick of a turnaround, you know? I mean, I know we're expecting a lot, but Wemby didn't get a full offseason. You know, it's not like he's been continuously working with Chris Paul. They have to. I think this season is really going to come down to finishing games. The ones that we should have won, finishing them off. And I think they will be finishing games. And I also think it's going to come down to just figuring out where Wemby likes the ball. Figuring out what works best for Wemby. Creating a blueprint. And then we're good. You have that blueprint, you're good to go. Turnovers? Exactly. Limiting turnovers. Especially in the West, yeah. Because even though some teams have gotten worse in the West, I still don't see an opening for the Spurs to be a playoff team. I could be wrong. It could be a huge turnaround. But, yeah. I do think we win way more than 22, though. It won't be a miserable season. It'll be a fun season. He needs his Jamal Murray. For sure. I mean, I don't think we'll run the same way the Nuggets run, but... for sure. Get what you're saying. But I don't think you get that until 25. Castle will be that for him. I don't know. I think Castle will be our future point guard for sure. So possibly, but I think Castle will be... Yeah, I don't want to disrespect Jamal Murray because he's a really good player. But I think Castle will be better than him. In due time. Dude, Castle is good. Absolutely. Yeah, he'd be better than him. All right. Anyways, just want to show you guys this. And, oh, I didn't even realize. Okay, B. Morgan tagged me in this. Was that Morgan in the chat earlier that told me about this? I don't know if they're still here. Thank you. Yeah, well, it's here. Where's that bandana clan? Yeah, it's hanging up. I have a lot of bandanas. I can show you them. Good stuff. Morgan the GOAT. Morgan is the GOAT. Thanks, Morgan. Here, you want to see them? I got a lot of bandanas. I actually wanted to... Okay, hold on. All right. So I wasn't aware that bandanas literally make every outfit look better. It's like, it doesn't matter what, you could just wear a normal t-shirt and bandanas make every outfit look better. So I got this one from Zara, which I actually don't care for the Zara ones that much. Got this one. Here, if you can see it, okay. That one's cool. I realized that the silky ones are better. You know, you got to give yourself some extra textures. I don't really care for the cloth ones as much. That's a cloth one. This is a cloth one. Don't like it. This is a silk one. Pretty cool. Another silk one. Pretty cool. But I feel like the silk on top of the cloth of a t-shirt just makes it look better. There you go. Got a couple more. This one, I'm not a fan of this one. This is like, I don't know, man. It's like old lady. I don't know what's going on with that one. And then this is another silk one. This is probably my favorite one. So yeah. What the heck? It makes everything look better. It makes everything, like, check this out. Hold on. You see, I got like a boring shirt. Like, this is a shirt that I would just sleep in, right? This isn't a shirt I would wear. All right, you fold this up. Look, it's gonna instantly make your outfit look better. Wait a minute. All right, and then you, hold on. Then you do a little. I kind of messed it up a little bit, but you get the idea. Yeah, I messed it up bad, but you get the idea. You get the idea. You get the idea. It's like a statement piece, man. It makes everything look better. This doesn't look good. This looks terrible. I think I messed it up. I didn't tie it right. Yeah, I didn't tie it right. This is terrible. This looks awful. But you get the point. You get the gist. You get the gist. They're all like this. Hold on. If I type in men bandana fashion neck, I don't know. Look at this. Look how much. This looks so good. Hold on. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Wait. Yeah, look at that guy. That looks so good, man. Guess you just go through all these. It just makes everything look better. Now this person, I don't know what he's doing. Okay. This is not good. Don't do this, okay? I'm starting to learn a lot. I'm learning more about fashion. In my opinion, this doesn't look good. If you guys think this looks good, sure. But I don't. I think it's too much going on. While it does all match, it's like, dude, why are you even wearing the bandana? You know? What's the statement piece? Is this the statement piece? Is this the statement piece? Is this the statement piece? You got like 3 statement pieces on. Don't do that. Way too busy? Yeah. Don't do that. I don't like that. I see. Now this is good. This looks good. All right. It's very obvious what the statement piece is. All right. No ambiguity here. It's very obvious. It's not too much going on. It looks classy. It's perfect. Dress like an old wild western cowboy with the bandanas? Sure. We'll take a look at one more. Let's see. What's one that stands out? Guys, I'm telling you, like, just add a bandana. If you got like a boring... Perfect. If you got like just a boring outfit on, bandana makes you look so much better. It's crazy. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Look how cool this guy looks. Okay? And he's not doing anything special. He has all the rules down too. They always say light, dark. So he got the light, dark. All right, very simple, very simple. The shoes just perfect with the hat and the shirt. All right, they're just perfect. And then you throw the bandana on there, and it's like, whoa, dude, you look amazing. What the heck? Got to be careful where you wearing the colors though. Yeah, guys, don't make sure the colors are very obviously not affiliated with anything, okay? Okay, you kind of glazing now? No, I'm encouraging you, okay? I'm encouraging you. This looks nice. This looks nice. Yeah. He turned a boring outfit into something that looks classy. That looks pretty cool. You know? Bandanas change a lot. I did not realize that. There's been so many times where it's like, oh, I mean, I'm cool with my outfit, but it's like, God, dude, this is kind of, it's nice. You know, it matches. It's clean, but I don't know. Now I throw a bandana on, it's like, whoa, hold up. That's a nice statement piece. All I'm saying is bandanas make for really nice statement pieces. That's all I'm trying to say. I say all that to say this. And another thing he could have done as well, he could take the hat off and he could wear the bandana on his head and it still has the same effect. Yeah, it looks a little different. It'll look a little different, you know, but still works, you know. In Texas, wear cowboy fashion with boots. You know what style I think would be really cool? And I'm still in the process of trying to get to the weight that I want to get to for something like this, because you know things were just different back then. But let's see. I'll show you exactly what I want to go for. Okay, actually this isn't helping. Oh, I had to be a little bit more specific. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Okay, I have to be more specific because now it's just a bunch of women stuff. All right, hold on. This is swaggy, okay? I don't care what anyone says. You can judge me if you want. But this, my friends, is swaggy. The 1970s with the flare pants, tucked in shirt. This is swaggy. It's dope. This is what I want to go for. But you have to have the right, you got to have the right frame for it. You know, you got to have the right frame for it. But I like this. I think it looks cool. I was actually trying to find denim though. Yeah, something like this. Hold on. And I'm a pretty tall person. I mean, relative to the population, I'm like 6. I don't know what, I think I'm 6'2" or 6'3". I'm pretty sure I'm 6'3". But this right here. Oh, look, this one's nice too. Hold on. I'll show you two of them. That looks cool. I like it. I like this cool. I like this one. Maybe with the afro and sideburns. Ooh! Watch out now. That's groovy. That's cool. I'm sorry. That's cool. I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. And then I like this one too. This one's a little bit more laid back, right? This is more like I listen to vinyl records. B-Boy Clan? B-Boy? Sideburns are disgusting. They're pretty rough, yeah. But yeah, this is cool. Also, one of my favorite rappers, he does this all the time. Hold on. I can't play the music because obviously copyright. But here, I can find one of his music videos. And he does like the old school. Perfect. Hold on. I can't play the song. Yeah, I can't play the song because I'll get in trouble. But look at this. So this is a character that he plays called Kenny Casanova. And he's basically like a pimp. But like he can rap. This dude's a really good rapper. You should look him up. It's Akeem Ali. But yeah, like this style right here. That looks cool. These freestyles, he just act like he's the man. But yeah, it looks cool. That looks really nice. Simple outfit, but it's like, whoa, what the heck, right? Here's one too. It says polyester freestyle. Let's see. Now you can see a little better. Whatever. Yeah, I'll be doing that exact thing. I'm pretty sure he took... So another thing that people can do, or you can do with bandanas, is you could take a ring or take jewelry and wrap it around this part. And it looks cool. Looks like a really nice statement piece. So groovy. It is. It's cool. This guy's cool. You should really listen to him. He's dope. He has so many punchlines. It's kind of ridiculous how many punchlines he has. Like, it's like too many. It's too many to count. I want to just like read some of his lyrics, but I feel like, I don't know. I don't think I'll be doing it justice. Like, just so you can get an idea of how good his punchlines are. But let's see. I can't remember what the song is called. No, it's not Play It to Play It. What is it? Hold on. Give you an idea if I can find my phone. All right, give me a second. I have to remember what the song was. Quick question, chat. Is Twitch as strict on copyright as YouTube is? Because I've been thinking about moving to Twitch and just uploading stuff to YouTube. Because I really do. It's like so many videos that I want to go over that's not even Spurs related, but I can't do it. You know? Kimi Casanova. Did I say Kenny Casanova? Is Kimi Casanova? It is Kimi Casanova. That makes sense. All right, so this song, Peer Pressure. That's the song. Peer Pressure. Hakeem Ali lyrics. This is insane, guys. Here we go. Yeah, some of these punchlines are like, what the heck? Growing up, I wasn't the brightest kid, but I wasn't particularly dumb. I put Gorilla Glue on every strap that I had because my mama said, stick to your guns. That's funny. I had big kahunas. I've been Dragon Ball since a kid, boo. Guys. That's dope. That's a dope line. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know. Every rap that I hear from him, it's like punchline after punchline after punchline after punchline. He's really clever. He's a good rapper. Let's see. You have to delete the VOD after, I think, but you can play during. Twitch is very streaky with the copyright. Or they mute the copyright or music after your live ends. Oh, well, that's not as bad. The problem with YouTube is after you're done, you know, streaming or whatever, it gets copyright claimed and then your algorithm gets messed up. Like videos, you'll notice like 2 videos after the copyright claim gets no views and people aren't even getting like notifications that you uploaded. It's very annoying. Sometimes they're very strict and some other times they just don't care. Okay, well, guess we'll see. I'm still thinking about hopping over there. Oh, thanks, Amano, for joining the Super Spurs clan. Thanks. Yeah, if you guys want to join and be a member and, you know, support the channel that way, that's totally fine. Thank you. Thank you. I really, you know what? I might bring up when my birthday gets here, because my birthday be here in about a month and a week. When my birthday is here, I might milk it, dude. I might go live and be like, hey, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Here's a Cash App. Here's my birthday. I want to buy something nice. Here's my birthday. You'll be fine on Twitch with the music and videos. Yeah, just the VODs. Oh, okay. So while you're streaming, you're fine. It's just uploading it. Yeah. I wonder. I'm pretty sure we just have to create an audience on Twitch. We'll be fine. If I just started only live streaming on Twitch and I start pushing it and letting people know, hey, I'm live streaming on Twitch, and YouTube just has videos on it, then that might be a thing. Maybe we can only combine, maybe I'll only combine Twitch and YouTube when we're doing like a watch party or something, you know. The only problem, dude, with YouTube, I'll be honest with you guys, like, you guys are cool. Like, there's a lot of people that show up all the time and it's like, oh yeah, I recognize these names or whatever. But YouTube is so open till it's like weirdos that pop up out of nowhere where it's like, what the heck, you know? And if I'm showing the chat on screen, I would much rather just have a chat from a specific source where like they're actual people that pay attention to all the videos and stuff, not just like randos. But I know that there's like certain ways to gatekeep it and have people go to a specific website and you can go through those means. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna let the channel grow a little bit more and then we'll take a look. All right, guys, we got something else to go over, okay? You guys love it when we go over things, right? You guys love it. All right, Spurs reporter once again. This is old footage. Don't think we went over this, but there's 3 videos here, and I feel like Sneakers and Cleats typically have some pretty decent takes, right? I know Don Harris got into it. Well, I don't think he did a back and forth, but he had some opinion, and Devin Vassell didn't like that much. All right. And look, I'm just counting my days. I am counting my days for me to put out some type of opinion on Twitter and get called out by Devin Vassell or Sohan or someone. I'm just expecting it at some point that will happen. Now they'll be wrong because my opinion will be right. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Look like Fred's ascot. We are off that subject now. But yes, guys, get bandanas, okay? They're perfect. They're perfect. Just add it to any shirt, any plain shirt you have. I promise you're gonna look so much better. All right, take care of yourself, fellas. All right, let's take a look at this.
40 win. If you put the over under at 39.5 with this current roster,
it's 35.5.
I would maybe take the under, but it wouldn't be by much. I don't even know if I would take that number, 39.5.
Okay, let me change your mind. Let me change your mind. Or
I think the Spurs win 35.
try. They won 22 games last year.
Correct.
They lost 18 in a row playing Jeremy Sohan at point.
Don't remind me.
Is that true? Was Jeremy Sohan, chat, I'm gonna take chat's word for this. Was Jeremy Sohan at point guard for an 18 game losing streak? I don't know if that's true. I have to go back. You guys can let me know.
They're not going to do that again. They're not going to lose 18 in a row. Then they were number 1 in the league with 20 games of a blown 10-point or more lead. They're not going to do that again with Chris Paul running the show. They were number 2 in the league in blown fourth quarter leads with 20 games where they led in the fourth quarter and blew a lead. That's not going to happen again. So, given
I agree with this.
What we saw at the end of the year, 7 out of their last 12 they won. Against Denver, who had to win that night.
Yeah, that's another thing too, because I saw some people bringing up like, oh, it was the end of the season, like it didn't really mean anything. Guys were sitting. No, they weren't. They weren't. They were actually playing pretty hard.
To get home court. And they did it without Keldon and Vassell, who were on the bench. And they
were hurt at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, Wemby took over. That team that won 7 out of its last 12 down the stretch, instead of the 18 losing in a row, the blown leads, add Castle, add Paul, add Barnes to me, that's a 42-win team going in.
I actually agree. I actually agree a lot with everything he said, honestly. I'm trying to go back to that season, last season. I'm trying to see here. All right, so I'm trying to find this losing. Oh, wait, this is March. Let's see. All right, so start off the season, and he was point guard. Let's see when this losing streak started. All right, so here's the losing streak. Jeez. Was that 18? All right, we'll go to the last game of this. Game recap. That's all we got? That's all you're going to give me for a recap? Well, that sucks. Game tracker? Wait. I went back too far. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Sadly, it's true. Really? Because I thought that he was taken out as point guard. Right? And then Trey Jones was there and we were still losing. I thought that that's what happened. I want to make sure. Here, I'll play the next clip because there's a few clips that Spurs Report has here. And then I'll take a look.
40 win. If you put the over-under at 39 and a half,
was that the same one?
If you put the over-under at 39.
Oh, it was the same one. He just accidentally posted it 3 times. Okay. Yeah, guys, I don't know. You guys are telling me it's true. I'll take your word for it, but I could have sworn he sat. Like, yeah, it was a long losing streak, but I don't think he was point guard the whole time. Because at one point, because when did Trey Jones actually... what's the best way we can go about this? Trey Jones starts in 2023-24 season. Because his minutes start off pretty low, right? So November, October, November, that was pretty high. Pretty low. You know what? You guys might be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Let's see, did he start here? I'm gonna be hooked on this now. I have to know. Okay, I have no idea what this starting lineup is. But Sohan came off the bench. Who the heck started at point in this game? Devin? Oh, yeah, Devin was point. See, he didn't start off. See, this is during the 18 losing streak. And Sohan was not the starting point guard. Yeah. See, low key, I say 11 of those losses was because Sohan at point. Well, I felt like we were going to lose regardless, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think he was point guard during those times, but it wasn't 18. I don't know. Is it like semantics at this point? Am I just like being too much? Because look, because he wasn't. Because when did he? All right, we're going to get the exact time that he was taken out of the starting lineup. Okay, I think that was the exact time, honestly. So that would have been... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you were right on the money. Yeah, 11. It's like 11 game losing streak. We changed things up, and then we just kept losing. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, we just kept losing. Yeah, okay. I was right then. Why does it matter? Well, it matters because I feel like the team as a whole was just pretty bad. It was like no matter what we did and change it up, we just kept losing. And it continued to happen. I was just of the notion that this team just isn't playing that well together, and it wasn't just one sole reason why you lost. Because even when Trey Jones came in, we continued to lose. I just think it's important to add that little bit of nuance in there, man. Because I mean, it's too often where we like point at one specific thing and say that's the reason why we lost. When in actuality, it's a lot of different things why we lost. There was a Wemby's injury too. Then Vassell didn't play. Sohan missed a few games, etc. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff. Because I remember vividly throughout the season, people said once Trey Jones starts, we'll start winning, and that was not the case. We kept losing. Even when he started, we kept losing. It's not like, oh, it's too late now. No, we just kept losing. Regardless. It was still early in the season. Yeah. I don't know. I think the most important thing we can take out of this is, regardless of who was out there, the team got much better late in the season. They started playing much better, and they started finishing games stronger. They did good. They did good. They did good. That's all I have to say. Sorry. Ending segment. All right. Jeez, guys. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Did you talk about Chris Paul finally getting number 3 from Keldon? Pop talked to Keldon about it, so now Keldon will have a different number. Actually, yeah, I know exactly where this is coming from. This right here? Yeah. So, rumor has it, all right, this is from Spurs Reporter, okay? But rumor has it is that what actually happened with the whole Chris Paul situation, you know, a little update for you, is that Chris Paul obviously wanted his number, and Popovich talked to Keldon and told him, hey, it's the right thing to do, and Keldon Johnson was willing to give up his number. Now, we can read here. Anyway, the ruckus and reaction caused me to reach out. So basically what he said was he first posted that Chris Paul would get 3 and Keldon will get 0. Like, that's what he's heard or whatnot. And there was a little bit of backlash, so he wanted to elaborate a little bit. And he said he adds some people, basically, if they can dig deeper into it. And he said, according to league sources and historical precedent, this is usually how it goes when it comes to giving up a number for a veteran. So he said negotiation. The veteran might negotiate with the current player to obtain the number. This can involve monetary compensation, gifts, or other agreements. 2, choosing a new number. The veteran may choose a different available number. This often happens if the younger player is particularly attached to their number. Probably also if the younger player is a superstar, right? And then team decisions. Sometimes the team management might step in to facilitate a resolution, especially if the veteran player has significant influence on the number holds special significance. So let me go ahead and bring this up. So let me go ahead and say, I brought up a few different reasons why in a particular clip that Keldon Johnson might have said that he was going to keep number 3, right? I thought, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, here's some more confirmation here. This San Antonio Spurs officially selling a shirt that has Chris Paul with a 3 on it. So looks like Chris Paul might be number 3 and Keldon will be switching numbers. Tees from Dick's Sporting Goods, unless his former Spurs card Brandon Paul tees. They could have been doing that. Could have been doing that on the sly. But yeah, let me show you this. So Jeff G. Spurs actually went to, oh my gosh, he posts way too often. I'm never going to find this. I'm still scrolling. Oh my goodness. It never ends. I'm just going to keep scrolling. Jeez. All right, while this is doing it. So we looked at a video in which I was like, oh, because he straight up said he was going to keep number 3. Like, that's what Keldon Johnson ended up saying. And I thought hey, he could either be A, just straight up lying, or number two, actually don't know what's about to happen, and maybe also hasn't talked to anybody about it yet. And it seems like that was probably more than likely the most likely reason for him being so adamant that he'll keep it. Let's see. I can't believe it's taking so long. Why does he post so much? I didn't have that sign. Life hack by Brandon Paul jersey, and it'll be cheaper. Cool. Free advertisement, I guess. Keldon wore 0 in high school, or at least when he played in camps back in the day, but he's had so many numbers before. From my understanding, he had 3 because he actually looked up to Chris Paul, so it shouldn't be that surprising that Chris Paul would get the number. I also thought that it could have been that he was about to get moved, right? Like, oh yeah, I'll have number 3, but he was going to get moved off the team. Why? All right, guys, I'm about to give up. I'm close to quitting. I tagged you on something Keldon jersey number related on Twitter. Okay. We're going to take a look at that. All right, I'm already ready to give up on this. Yeah, I'm be honest with you guys. I'm getting tired of looking. It's him posting Keldon Johnson slimming down, and I thought it happened after that. I'm about to lose my mind. All right, I'm gonna see what you tagged me in. Let's take a look. I'm already giving up. Maybe he deleted it. I don't know. I'm starting not to care. I'm too persistent. I can't do this anymore. I give up. All right, you said you tagged me. Let's see. Oh, okay. So he tagged me showing all of the different numbers he's worn before. So 0, 12, 24, 23, 40, 4. Yeah, so it shouldn't be that. Shouldn't be that crazy. Anyways, maybe he deleted it. Maybe he did. I don't know. That's weird. But nonetheless, we took a look at it before, and it was basically Keldon Johnson saying, yes, I'm going to be wearing number 3. But once again, it could have literally come down to he's meeting a fan. He's trying not to let them worry. Is of his understanding, no one's talked to him. So yeah, I'm going to be number 3. I never thought that it was an ego thing. I never thought that it was a rebellious thing that some people might have brought up. I just thought that he genuinely didn't know. Hasn't really talked about it. And yeah, he just thought, yeah, I'll keep my number, of course. I mean, yeah, Chris Paul's here, but like no one's talked to me about it. But it's cool that Popovich basically came forward and said, hey, make that happen. So just some updates there. Is Stephon Castle the least hyped Spurs rookie in years because of Wemby? I don't think that that's true. I don't think Joshua Primo had a lot of hype at all. I mean, I would say Sohan had some hype. Sohan had a little hype. But no, I think Castle, the reason why Castle doesn't have as much hype as certain Spurs rookies or whatnot is because his play style, I mean, when he was going after his championship run, he didn't necessarily, put up crazy amount of numbers. He played within the system. So, yeah, it makes sense for him to not be on a lot of people's radar. What happened to Castle? Why has he disappeared? Was he kidnapped? That's a good question. Yeah, we haven't heard from Stephon Castle. He putting in that work, but let's see. Has he posted anything lately? Yeah, he's literally gone AWOL. I don't know. I'm sure all is fine. Nothing to worry about. Being in Wemby's timeline makes him more hyped, but the class didn't have a lot of hype in general. That is true too. He probably pulled a Wemby and went off the grid to grind. He is chill. Kawhi 2.9. Kawhi 2.9, sure. Oh, you said 2.0. All-star? All-star, sure. That's right, Fry. That's right. All right, let's see. What else we got here? Guys, I don't want this to happen, okay? I do not want to be a believer, okay? Because I just don't want my heart broken. I just don't want my heart broken, guys. Keldon Johnson, we already know he's lost quite a bit of weight. He looks much more slim now. He looks like he's ready to battle. He looks like he should have some better lateral quickness. Maybe that will help improve his defense, but I just don't want to get my hopes up. I really don't. But guys, this news right here, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I'm not going to lie to you. So, we'll just read through here. A respected player development coach who has worked with many of the league's top players once shared that one of the biggest adjustments players have to make during their career is going from being the man wherever they come from before they were rookies to becoming a piece in the machine known as the NBA team. Many young players come from high school or college programs where the offense flowed through them, where they were often called upon to be in the driver's seat as games and seasons progressed. Once they get into the league, the majority of them have to adjust to doing more of what their team and coaches require of them, whether that be simply protecting and getting the ball to veterans who have offensive sets flowing through them, getting as many rebounds as they can defensively, perhaps setting solid screens, playing great defense, or moving effectively without the ball. In Keldon Johnson's case, since the arrival of Victor Wembanyama and the surge of Devin Vassell, he has had to adjust from being the man in San Antonio to now coming off the bench and contributing in different ways. That's not to say that offensive sets don't flow through him anymore. In fact, he's still asked to provide scoring punch and energy off the bench in a similar way that Manu Ginobili did during the team's dynasty years. Still, the days when Johnson, oh my God, I can't talk, was the last one announced during the starting lineup to the loudest cheers have passed. It's a subtle change that may have gone unnoticed, but for a player who was once one of the country's most sought after high school recruits, it has undoubtedly been a mental adjustment. Now, this is where it gets interesting, okay? This is where it starts getting interesting. I want to skip through this. So we looked at this already. This is just him putting in that work. Yeah, he just looking to Lil Boosie. I'll be honest with you guys, I am not the biggest Lil Boosie fan. I'm not a big Boosie fan. All right, so he put in that work. We can see he lost quite a bit of weight. Now this is where it gets interesting. Is it in this article? Pretty sure it's in this article. Yeah, here it is. All right. Here we go. Johnson has shown significant growth and potential since entering the league, but for the first time last season, his scoring averages decreased. Unforgiving Spurs fans seem to turn on Johnson. Who's he talking about? Who's he talking about? Not showing any consideration for the fact that he was playing fewer minutes and that his overall contributions and rebounds and assists remained solid. He was a terrible defender, okay? We can't pretend that people that were getting on to Johnson, didn't have reason to do so, okay? His defense was awful. It was oftentimes he would come into the game and the opponents will immediately go after him. Immediately. Right when he gets in, he was stopping momentum at times. But I was sympathetic to the fact that he had to adjust. He just never adjusted throughout the season. I'm sorry. I just never thought he adjusted throughout the season. You were getting on the Johnson. Hey, knock it off, Rancid. All right. Rather than focus on negativity or factors that he couldn't control, he could control some of it. Johnson decided to keep his head down and do what his very supportive parents and coach like John Calipari, God dang it, I can never say it, always taught him. Take charge of the things you can control. So this is what he did. This is where I get excited, and this is where I gotta calm down. As soon as the season was over, Johnson hired Aaron Miller, a well-respected coach who has worked with Jimmy Butler, Beasley, Whitmore, and a dozen other NBA players to help elevate his game. The two spent time at UTSA working not only on improving basketball skills like shooting and ball handling, but also on a mental resilience and confidence. Miller is particularly known for incorporating drills and exercises that challenges players mentally, preparing them to handle pressure and adversity on the court. So that's the kind of the main thing that I wanted to tell you guys about. But also, he says Keldon began working with former Dallas Cowboys player Bebe McClinton, who served as an assistant strength and conditioning coach for the San Antonio Spurs for 5 years. So he has definitely been figuring things out this offseason, okay? He's definitely been figuring things out. And if you guys were wondering what these workouts look like, I showed it on another video, but hey, I do not mind showing the chat here. If you guys haven't seen that video, I can't just tell you to go back and watch all the old videos, right?
Ready?
This is him.
Go.
Put in that work.
Get over 2,000. Ready?
I gotta turn it down because that's copyrighted. So there he is.
There you go. Come on. Work it.
We'll turn it back up once he's done with this part.
Come on.
Hey, how is that working? Hold on. How does that work?
Go get that stuff. Ready? Go. Pass. There you go. Come on. Work it.
Oh, it is pressing down? I guess it is pressing down. He's just that strong. Because I was like, it looks like he's pushing it up, but I guess it's pressing down. Okay.
Shuffle. Come on. Come on. Pass. Go, Caleb. Go. Come on. Come on.
So he's working on his lateral quickness right there. This is just an amazing amount of stamina. How long he's holding his breath is crazy to me. All right, so guys, this makes me excited, and I'm really trying not to get too into this, but I really want it to work because Keldon Johnson it seems like a really good guy. He does fit with us culturally. Oh, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating, dude. And also his contract is perfect. It's not a bad contract, so I do want it to work. Let's go, Keldon. I believe in you. I want it to work, guys. I know some people think that like I hate Keldon or something. I don't. I will accept the criticism of, you know, I mean, obviously I can say it and people just agree with me now, but like when I wasn't crazy about DeJounte Murray, like there were so many things where I would bring up like that's off the court that I just don't like. I was like, he's kind of immature. It was certain things where I feel like he would take over games selfishly when other players were on a hot streak. Like that type of stuff always bothered me, and I would bring it up, and I was completely content with him not being here. Keldon Johnson is one where I want him to do well. Like I want him here. And gosh, dude, I don't know. It's very frustrating. I like Keldon as well. I feel like he can bounce back. We all feel that way. This is the last year. This is the last year, guys. You've been with Wemby 1 year. This is the last chance. And I think he knows that, and maybe that's why he's working so hard. But it's just like every season he lose weight, then he gains weight throughout the season. But hey, maybe he's lost so much weight that once he gains weight, he'll be at a perfect balance. Who knows? But yeah, wanted to relay that information to you, and I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. Clan the Spurs fan, you turn on a dime when it comes to KJ. I don't want to. I don't want to, but he is the oldest Spur. I gave it time. And there was just a lot of occasions last season where he would get tunnel vision or defense would just be terrible. And yeah, I wasn't that much of a believer. Even going into last season, I just wasn't that much of a believer. Yeah. I mean, it's not like a flip-flop thing. It's not like one game I'm like, Keldon is amazing, and then the next game I'm like, Keldon is and then the next game, Keldon is. I'm not like I've been pretty consistent this entire season how I felt. But I hope he can bounce back. And you know, it would take at least 60 games of this season of him consistently showing that he fits with what we got going on for me to be a believer. It's gonna take quite a few. If he starts off great and then near the end of the season he's still pretty good, I'll be a believer. That's what I said. He has earned another year with number 3. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't hate Keldon, okay? I don't hate I'm on your guys' side here. He's not a DeJounte. This isn't a DeJounte situation where I'm like fighting with you guys every live stream about DeJounte on why he shouldn't be on the team. It's not one of those situations. But Keldon's just, oh man, I want it to work. I'm with you. It's not like I dislike him. I like Keldon. Keldon seems cool. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And in this segment. All right. What else we got? I guess we got 2 more. 2 more segments? All right, so I thought that it would be worth bringing this up because early in the chat, someone said that we could very much so look like the Denver Nuggets going into next season. Don't know if that's necessarily true, but I do want to say that I'm quite impressed with this nonetheless, right? So we know that Wembanyama has a lot in his bag, okay? And there's a lot of questions on what he will be this upcoming season. Will he be someone that you just completely play through? Yes, he will be. Will he be someone that, it's going to be kind of a 7'4" point guard at times? Probably, maybe. I don't know. But this shows how good he truly is because this stretch is kind of insane for a rookie. And not only is this insane for a rookie, with the context of this team, I think this is very impressive. So big shout out to Wemby Muse for posting this. So Wemby's last 8 games of the season, this is what he was managing to do. Now keep in mind, the last 8 games of the season, the Spurs won quite a few. I think we won 5 of the last, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I was right. Yeah, we won 5 of the last 8 games. Very, very impressive from his standpoint. But this is kind of crazy. Unfortunately, this is what it took for us to look this good. And that's why I'm hoping going into this next season that it won't necessarily be the case. We also had a lot of players sitting out around this stretch as well, right? So just the context of you're going against some pretty good talent, right? You're going against the Sixers that went into double overtime. You lost that one, but it went into double overtime. You went against the Nuggets who needed a win. You went against the Pelicans, the Knicks, the playoff team. It was tough. It was tough, but he managed to put up so many points throughout these. You got a 40-point game here, a 32-point game here, a 33, a 34-point game. But this is what's really impressive to me is the fact that he averaged so many assists in that stretch. Because at the end of that season, like I said, you didn't really have anybody. So the fact that he was able to play with guys that not only he hasn't really played a ton with, but able to click with them and make sure that everyone's getting involved is insane. It's insane. And I know we don't look at the losses that often, and especially this game where he's only, had 31%, but 9 blocks, 8 assists. Like he is incredible. Absolutely incredible. 7 blocks, 6 assists. 7 blocks, 6 assists. He's already a superstar. Wemby been putting on muscle too. He's not Giannis yet, but he's been putting in work. I think when it's all said and done, he'll be more skilled than Giannis. And that's no disrespect to Giannis. I love Giannis. You guys know I'm a big Giannis fan. That 31% game was a near quad game, though. I think he had another near quad game earlier in the season, didn't he? Are we still on Keldon Johnson? Clan, you owe Keldon a loud KJ. I was wrong every time he tops last year showing through the season. Own your flippant support. It's the least you can do. If Keldon... Guys, I always do this, okay? If Keldon Johnson... Is that Keldon Johnson? It's probably Keldon Johnson's cousin. If Keldon Johnson goes into the season and he plays incredible, I will end it. I will say I was wrong. I've already said that with Devin. I think Devin is like the first big thing I was pretty wrong about. I know some people bring up like Joshua Primo, but that's not fair. That's not fair. I truly do still believe he would have been a really good player. He got way behind it was a very important years of his development, and he didn't play for an entire season. He won't be the player that he could have been. And that's on him. But I think Devin Vassell is the main one that I've been wrong about, where I just didn't think that he had so much in his bag, and he did. He's the one I've been really wrong about. I don't know. You guys are strange. All right, anyways, but yeah, I just wanted to say, like, this is really impressive that he ended with so many assists with the predicament that the Spurs were in at that point, to end the season on a very high note. But I also think that we need to keep it in perspective as well, where the team did play better near the end of the season. And I do think that they looked a little bit more cohesive, come March. But it also took, and he's a superstar. He's going to be a superstar. But I also think it took way too much effort from Wemby just to scrape through, some of these showings. I mean, it took a 40-point game, 2 steals, a block, 7 assists, 20 rebounds. I mean, that it's insane. 4 for 9 for 3. Just to win by 4 points in overtime. Like it took a lot. So we also need to make sure that we are getting better. But this upcoming season, I think we're a much better team. I think that starting lineup is much better, and in turn, it makes our bench much better, right? Starting lineup is better, thus our bench will be much better. So the team just gonna overall be better. I'm a newer Spurs fan. Oh, for real? Wait, what did Joshua do? I could have sworn you were here. I'm not going over that again. You got to just Google that. Oh, they already looked it up. Someone already told them. Okay. Yeah. It was pretty bad. To the therapist, mind you. Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. There's a lot of lore. There were posts before the incident, or before it got announced that he got kicked off the Spurs. There were posts on Reddit about when they were in Las Vegas. I think it was Summer League. But he did some stuff in Vegas, and that was already posted before anyone knew anything and before he was kicked off the team. So, but yeah, I was very high on Joshua Primo, as you guys know. Like, every video was Josh Primo related, but it is what it is. Anyways, good stuff. Just wanted to bring that to your attention. That's pretty cool. Just a cool little fact there. Just a cool little fact there. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything earlier. Once Castle develops at point guard, he needs to be handling the ball. Dude, I'll tell you this right now. I think Castle can run point guard right now. I think he could run point guard right now and not be a complete liability. Can't wait for preseason. Same. All right, let's end it. Let's end it on this note. Hold on. Before we do, let me check something. Let's see. All right, cool. All right, let's end on this note, guys. All right, I have to shout out the people that shout me out. So big shout out to Kevin, my boy. Thank you, dude. At Clan the Spurs fan. Like I said, if you have any clips, anything you want me to see, just tag me on Twitter. You can do it on Instagram, but I get so many messages on Instagram. I'll be honest, I don't see a big chunk of it. But if you do it on Twitter, I definitely should see it. Okay, for the time being, until my Twitter page gets too big. Yeah. Oh, that's a good Hey Clan, any update on your second channel and on new videos coming soon? Yeah, man. Guys, go follow my second channel. It is Spurs Invasion. For now, I'm still kind of thinking about some topics. It was one video I was working on, but I wasn't really crazy about it. But maybe I'll post something on both channels and I'll see, how you guys feel about, what topic you want approached or what do you want to talk about. Cause right now it's been so on and off. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe the next one could be about Keldon Johnson. Cause I talk about it all the time. But it might be nice to put it on pen and paper, explore my thoughts a little bit more on that. But guys, go follow Spurs Invasion, link below, follow that channel. And we're almost at 4K on there. So I really do appreciate the love. Got so many subscribers and so many views so early on. So I do appreciate the love. But yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and dive into this. So what did you tag me in, Kevin? It is DeMar DeRozan speaking on Wemby. Let's listen. Don't copyright claim me.
That shit looked like a video game.
Nah, bro. Like, I've never, we played them this year. I swear I had a drive to the lane. I'm on one side of the key. He on the other side. I stopped for the layup and pulled it back out. He was on the other side of the key. He wasn't even but I just knew he had the recovery length to be able to fucking block whatever I throw up.
That's crazy.
It's so insane. I'm geeking. And the reason why I'm geeking is because it's like every single NBA player. Because when we watch the games, we're amazed, right? Like I don't think I have to encourage any of you guys this, but I know some of the people that watch the channel are overseas, so you don't really get an opportunity to do this. But if anybody has the opportunity or the means to do so, please go watch him in person, please, and get a pretty decent seat, preferably on the sides, so you can and be a little bit lower, just so you can see it, because it genuinely is insane to watch him in person. So the fact that I can see him in person and it's like, what the heck is this? Like on TV, it's incredible. In person, it's really incredible. And I can only imagine being on the court with him. I mean, this is insane. This is say what you want about DeMar DeRozan. I think DeMar DeRozan is a Hall of Fame player. This is a Hall of Fame player geeking over dude, I can't even score around this dude. That's so cool.
I'm on one side of the key. He on the other side. I stopped for the layup and pulled it back out. He was on the other side of the key. He wasn't even but I just knew he had the recovery length to be able to fucking block whatever I throw up.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm talking about you just look him in the eye, bro. You gonna know he gonna be one of the ones for sure.
Yeah, everybody is already saying yeah, he's gonna be the greatest ever. That's basically what he's saying here. He's gonna be the greatest ever. He's gonna be one of the ones. He's gonna be the greatest ever. Dude, we're living in the right timeline, guys. We're living in the right timeline. All right, there's only a couple acceptable timelines to live in the game of basketball, right? I would say Showtime Lakers, because I would have loved to see Magic Johnson in person. That would have been awesome. Jordan era, right? Jordan era. I was way too young for that. Gosh, when that was over, I don't even think I was in elementary school yet. So, yeah. So the Jordan era would have been a good time to watch basketball, to watch Jordan. And now it's Wemby. No offense to LeBron, okay? Because I grew up in the LeBron era. Okay, I watched LeBron. I watched his entire career. I love LeBron as a player. I think he's a really great player. But I feel like this right here is just we getting that old school Jordan mentality. I'm going to destroy you on the court right now. You know, this is the right timeline to grow up in or to watch basketball. We're lucky. Because there's no one like Wemby. And I don't think there ever will be someone like Wemby. There might be other big men that try to emulate it, you know, try to work on their ball handling skills, work on their shooting, work on all these things. But at the end of the day, a lot of tall players, if you just being real, they end up getting in basketball because someone told them they should get in basketball. They get into basketball because they're tall, and that's their main reason for getting into basketball. But not Wemby. Wemby just loves the game of basketball. He studies it. It's unfair. And he doesn't see his height and say, okay, this is good enough. Nothing's good enough. Good enough isn't good enough. I've been saying that for him, Sohan, and Fasel. All of them. Good enough isn't good enough with these guys. They continuously work on their game. Yeah. I mean, Sohan, and this is the crazy thing. Like, if I look at our big three right now, like Sohan, he could survive in the NBA how he is right now. I think he could have a fine, long career how he is right now. Decent shooter, really good defender, has the size, high basketball IQ. He could just peak right now and have a fine career, make millions, get out, whatever. And get people be fond of him, like, oh yeah, I remember Sohan, right? Same thing with Wemby, right? Wemby could just peak right now. Just if this is the best he ever gets, still has a very long career, did a good job, still one of the best defenders we've ever seen, and he can just end his career like that, make his millions, get out of here. Same thing with Fasel, right? Fasel could have just been, somewhat of a 3-and-D player, and get on out of here. But it just seems like, man, Wemby just keeps working on his game to the point where it's unhealthy in a good way. It's like that Jordan unhealthy. This is like some, I'm starting in Space Jam, but I need you to build a gym so I can practice in the middle of breaks type stuff. And that is true. That actually did happen. They made a gym for on the set of Space Jam for Jordan. I could definitely see Wemby doing that. I can see Wemby doing that, and also a bed so he can take his naps. His designated naps each day. For sale, best trade bait option on the team. Yeah, I said it. Earlier, were you the one? You were the one earlier saying believe in Keldon and going off on me about it, and now you're saying you're willing to trade for sale. I don't even know where you stand. I don't know what's going on. What? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on there. You're weirding me out a little bit. I wonder if we can find this. Michael Jordan Space Jam set. I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. He had pickup games in the middle of Space Jam. That's crazy. That's insane. I don't know. That's all I have. I think that's really cool, though, from DeRozan. Really good stuff. You love to see it. Clan, are you excited about Dragon Ball? Yes, I'm excited about Dragon Ball Daima, and I'm excited about Sparking Zero. Dude, you want to see the most insane? This is the most insane. I don't think it's a... This is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. This is like a movie. So everyone has to leave the stadium because Goku's about to go off with a spirit bomb. Look at this. Dude, I'm so ready for this. You guys have no idea how excited I am for this. Look. Dragon Ball God Vegeta. Look how incredible this is. Oh my goodness. Jeez. I'm excited. I know the hype. Dude, you have... Oh. How far are you in One Piece? I am at episode... actually, I'll probably be better off just giving you the arc. I just made it to Thriller Bark. Thriller Bark. So I just met Brooke. Brooke is hilarious, dude. I was laughing so hard. Brooke is hilarious. That's the worst arc? Oh, don't tell me that. Besides him. Oh, don't tell me that. It was bad. It's fine. People tell me Skypiea is bad, so like I just have high hopes for everything because I love Skypiea. I cried at the end of Skypiea. No, it's a good thing. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean it's a good thing? I mean, you just mean it gets better after that? I mean, it's not a long arc. No, it's like 40 episodes, I think. Thriller Bark is like 40 episodes. I'm on episode 68 of One Piece. I know I started late. Dude, I started late. Don't worry. I just made it to 3-something. I've started super late. I'm going to tell you this. You would have already passed Arlong, I think. That was cool. I didn't genuinely start enjoying it until Skypiea. And the beginning of Water 7 is when the animation takes a huge turn. Like, it gets so much better. Like, it's a noticeable jump, an insane jump. And then it's just addicting at that point. What's your favorite devil fruit? I don't really have one right now. I don't think I've seen enough to get excited for any of them. Dressrosa is great. Wano is my favorite so far. Okay. You saw the worst it could be, in my opinion. Oh, okay. So you're saying Thriller Bark is the worst, and you say you saw the worst it could be. So if I come out of Thriller Bark and I genuinely enjoyed it, then that just means One Piece will become my favorite anime ever. I don't know if it can ever take the place of Dragon Ball Z, because I know Dragon Ball Z basically like set the framework for shonen, you know, like One Piece. And there's a lot of elements from Dragon Ball that goes into One Piece that I noticed already. But I will say it has much better emotional maturity. And I think it came down to how Akira Toriyama created his stories, where he did it on a whim. Like, it wasn't like Dragon Ball Z was not planned. And that doesn't mean everything happens at random. If you're watching it, it all makes sense. But it wasn't. Yeah. But it's like One Piece has the emotional maturity of, I don't know, man. It's like one of the greatest things I've ever seen. It's like everything just has so much weight. Like, you just, I don't know. I just geek out just seeing the crew, just being around the crew. Like, you feel like you're a part of the Straw Hats. As corny as that sounds, like, you genuinely do feel that way. I can't even see an anime topping it. even at the point that I'm at, I just got done with Enos Lobby. Like I said, I don't know, man. I don't know what can be better than this. Can't wait till you watch the Impaled Down arc. Yeah, everyone talks about that. Like what elements? What do you mean? Bro, I cried on so much every arc. The story is so good. Dude, I cry all the time. And I can't spoil anything because someone in the chat haven't watched. But I'll just say this. Nico Robin? The Nico Robin scene? I couldn't. I had to turn it off. I couldn't do it. You know, My Hero Academia has made me cry quite a bit too. And not this season right here, because I haven't watched this season right here, but the season prior. Near the end, it got to me quite a bit. But yeah, One Piece, it feels like it's every arc, man. It's like at least a couple moments where I'm just like bawling, dude. So much weight. Marineford will hit you. Everyone says Marineford. It's a good storyline or storytelling anime. Yeah, it's just he's Oda did a great job. Watch Berserk. Hey, I got look at this. All right. I was thinking of just reading Berserk, honestly. I was thinking of just reading it. So I have the first volume. You can see how far I went. I didn't go that far. But yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Should I watch it or should I just read it? Read it, W? Okay. Yeah, I'll just read it. Watch after reading? Okay. We can do that. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, we're good. I'm still learning Japanese, by the way. I haven't been able to study in a while. So that's been disappointing me. Have you watched Fire Force? I've watched an episode of it. I wasn't feeling it, but once again, I only watched the episode. That would be like me saying I watched a One Piece episode and now I'm not, that's not fair. Please watch it. Is that good? I hear mixed things about it. Bro, it gets good. Okay. Marry a Japanese? What does that mean? The last season coming this spring too. Can't wait. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Fire Force is good. The fan service gets a bit much, but the show is good still. Oh yeah. Oh, marry a Japanese person to learn Japanese? My girlfriend is half Japanese. And she speaks Japanese. There you go. Yeah. Smart. Yeah, Clan, if you don't like too much fan service. I really don't care. I know some people like that's a no. Like if it's any fan service, they're done. I'm not really like that. I can deal with some fan service. Clan is already far ahead of you. Me neither. Yeah, it doesn't bother me as much. It sometimes it can be a little distracting where I was like, that was kind of necessary, but it's not like it offends me. It's just like, I mean, My Hero has fan service. Dragon Ball doesn't have that much fan service. One Piece feels like it got a lot of fan service. They don't like throw it in your face, but it's definitely there. Oh, at the beginning it did. Oh, you talking about like the original Dragon Ball, yeah. Oh, if you don't care, then definitely watch it. I can handle it, but always warn people just in case. Oh, yeah. I like Dororo. I don't know if I have that manga. Wait till you get to time skip. My sister told me about that. She said something about that. Like there's this big time skip in One Piece. Oh, she wasn't talking about any fan service. She was just saying how good it gets. You see the service and One Piece clan is coming hella. Oh, okay. I know it was something where Oda got a lot of pushback for how he was designing the women, and like he doubled down on it. Hey clan, check out Dragon Studio One Piece Robin resin statue. Okay. Which one? Oh, I gotta turn off the safe search? Oh my. Let me make sure there's no... Okay. I don't know. I don't see a point in that. This is cool. So this is like fan servicey, but this is actually cool looking. That's actually cool. Now I think I would get something like that. That's kind of cool. I have no idea why they did that. I think the most fan servicey thing I have is a Bulma statue. And I actually got it signed. Let me see. From the actress, Monica Ryle. Where is it? Yeah, it's this one. I would go get it, but I feel lazy. This is like the most fan servicey one I have. It's this one. And I don't really think it's that fan servicey. And it's the base of it. I had her sign it. She had a really cool signature, man. There's one Nezuko statue that's crazy. See, that's when I start. This is where we can start criticizing anime. Okay, why would you do that? Nezuko? Nezuko is like, how old is Nezuko? Like 14? $12? No, I know it's not Demon Slayer. I know it's the company. Chronologically 14 years old, but biologically 12. Why? No. Actually, it is in Demon Slayer 2. Because when she transforms in Demon Slayer, they did do some fan servicey stuff with Nezuko. No, it is the anime. No, they did it. They did it in the anime too. Oh yeah. That was terrible. Why they do that? I don't know. I hate it. Nezuko's cool. She's sweet. Blood power 14 years old. That's how that works. I just saw 9, 12, and then she's 14. She should jump to like 18 or 19 at this point when she's in this form. I don't know. I don't like that. Nezuko like a little sister to everyone. Yeah, she's like, yeah. Her demon form enhanced her parts. It is strange. It's like, why? As if 14 makes a difference. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, no, see, she was only 12, but she's 14 here, guys. Everything's okay because she's 14. You don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel bad because she's 14. No, actually, you should feel bad, actually. Nezuko's great, though. God, dude, I gotta get on that new season. I know it's a movie coming out, too. I gotta get on that new season that dropped. Or, because I'm behind, I think maybe a couple seasons. I ended on Tengen. Tengen? I dressed up as Tengen at a Comic Con. Or Anime Con. Maybe going into Demon Power speeds up aging. That's fine. I'll accept that, but I won't accept that she's like a full, like she looks like a full-fledged woman at 14 years old. I won't accept that. That's not okay, actually. Training season is filler, not really missing much. I like training arcs though. Yeah, I heard it wasn't that crazy though. But I like training arcs. You would be inspired to have 3 wives. Let me see. I might have. Let me see if I can show you guys. Because I did dress up. Let me see if I can show you a picture. I have to sign into this and I don't know my information. Oh. Did it? It wouldn't be this. Oh, crap. Hold on. Is it... Maybe? I don't know my login information for this. Oh wait, maybe it's... Alright, let's see. They said that it's an old one. I don't want to reset my password on this. We're gonna do it the ghetto way. I'll show you this one. There you go. Can you see? Wait. Can you see okay? Oh wait, it's not gonna autofocus. God dang it. Well, you can see a little bit. I went as Tengen. I even had the eyes. See it well enough? Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. I want to do that at more cons. I got stopped like every few seconds. I was not used to that because usually I go to cons and don't get stopped at all, and maybe I'll ask some people to take a picture with them, but like I got stopped like every few minutes to get a picture. Oh yeah, Sakamoto days. Yeah, that's definitely one I wanted to. I actually wanted to read it, and then I found out it was an anime coming out, so I was like, I'll just watch it. Bro Clan, what's up? You know Speed, right? Yeah. I show Speed. What about him? Did you see what he did to the Tsunade stuff? What? Sakuna Tat clan? It's on my leg. No, I haven't seen it. Naruto? I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, I never watched Naruto, so I don't know which character that is. I mean, I've seen a few episodes of Naruto, but I never actually like. I have no idea what I'm looking for. The blonde one? I'll be honest, I don't think I care anymore. The green cloak. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't really care about speed that much. It's whatever. Did speed actually jump over the car? I didn't think that was real. Apparently YouTube thought it was. I didn't think that was real. I don't know why you would risk that. All right, guys. It's time to get off. All right. I need to go to bed because I got to get up early. I was going to plan to go to the gym. That was not the case. That is not the case for today. But, yeah, I need to upload some of these videos, get that popping. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I need to do that. And then after, yeah, it'll be fun. You work, sleep in. I know, right? All right, I'm going to sleep. I will give it to you guys later. This was a fun live stream. Had a lot to talk about. It was a lot of fun. You won't see me again, or you won't see a new video until Tuesday, I think. Tuesday night is when I'll have to record a new one. But I'll just take clips from this live stream for the time being for the next few days. But anyways, I'll give it to you guys later, man. Claiming your take, Trump, right here. Don't you're gonna keep me on here for another hour, man. Don't do this, all right? Kamala, all right? We're not doing this. I'm not gonna sit here and fight Kamala, okay? Come on, man. Come on. Anyways, I'll give it to you guys later. Deuces. Stream ending.